Singapore system has developed in such a way that it can be regarded as a high-performing system. How do we know high-performing? Because on a lot of international tests like PISA and TIMSS, you see Singapore students doing very well. But it generally reflects their academic achievements in English, science and mathematics. The concern now, even with the Ministry of Education in Singapore, is academic grades themselves do not reflect what sort of a person attained them. And the world of the future, which is going to be much more disruptive, much more unpredictable, much more fluid, is going to require a student a level of socio-emotional maturity that can deal with unpredictability, if you like, right? So the concern is, how do we ensure that children are treated as individuals, that children are seen as having some preferences, some talents, some anxieties. How do teachers understand this? And how does the curriculum and how does the pedagogy reflect this shift that we need? So in terms of curriculum, there's more and more interest in experiential learning. Singapore has a program called Applied Learning, which is, what am I learning this for? We have a concept of gravity. What is the use of gravity for me? What can it be applied to? Oh, this is the way gravity is applied. This is why I need to understand why gravity. So the nature of doing things, learning by doing, knowledge coming through not a codified textbook which a teacher explains, but knowledge by doing. Even values, you can talk about values. You should say you should be kind, you should be responsible, you should be accountable. But that's just words. How do we create an environment in which children are recognized when they are kind, when they help out another person, when they show initiative in picking up some litter that is littering? In other words, create an environment in children socially, emotionally grow to maturity just as they cognitively grow to maturity. No education system can be better than the quality of its teachers. And therefore, we've spent a lot of time thinking about how to select teachers, how to prepare teachers, how to deploy teachers, how to have professional development for them to grow, and for them to see teaching as a lifelong career. What are career pathways? So there's been a lot of policy emphasis on selecting the best, training the best way, and making sure they perform the best by creating an environment in which they are treated as professionals. In the school, in the classroom, teachers are given a certain degree of autonomy. They are the ones best prepared, best qualified to teach a particular content. Right? So the Ministry of Education doesn't give lesson plans for them to do. It's something that the schools do. The schools also have the autonomy to say, we are moving in a particular direction. We need to strengthen our students' understanding of a certain type of mathematics. We are not going to wait for the ministry to say, you do professional development with X, Y, and Z. We need some resources to be able to arrange for professional development that is done school-wide. The schools have the autonomy to do it. But the ministry says, yes, we want intelligent autonomy and accountability. You have the freedom, you'll be treated as professionals, you'll be respected, you'll be well rewarded for your performance, but we also expect at the end of the year that the goals, the national goals for education, the goals of the education system are met. And that will be academic performance, that will be socio-emotional performance of students. In other words, is your school a good school? And what does it mean to say it is a good school? Today in Singapore, it is not about how well you do in exams. It is whether the school is a welcoming school, the school is a caring school, the school ensures that everybody has an opportunity to learn, and that those who work in the school are treated as professionals, and parents have trust in the school that they will look after their children well.